It's commonly said in politics that either you're with us or against us. While framing a fight as us or them is a rhetorically powerful way to raise the emotional stakes for commitment, such an attitude distorts reality by unnecessarily creating enemies out of potential allies. It also runs in contradiction to the words of Jesus. I'm Michael Quinn Sullivan with a reflection on life and liberty. Let me set the stage here. The disciples of Jesus had been out and about in the countryside, and they saw people they didn't know performing miracles in the name of Jesus. So they told Jesus, no doubt hoping to earn accolades from their teacher, that they had tried to stop these people. They got something else instead. And I'm quoting Jesus here, "Do not stop him, for no one does a mighty work in my name will soon be able afterward to speak evil of me." Pay attention to the next 11 words spoken by Jesus found in Mark 9, verse 30. "For the one who is not against us is for us." The political world says, if you aren't for us, then you're against us. But Jesus says, the one who's not against us is for us. The difference could not be more striking. I witness this all the time. Worse, I know with a high degree of embarrassment that I've held that wrong attitude myself. When we treat the unaligned person, that neighbor who's never voted, the family member who doesn't have an opinion on the issue du jour as an enemy, they have a funny way of becoming one. We should spend less time looking for enemies and more time realizing, to borrow from Paul's letter to the Ephesians, that the real fight is not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. In the cause of liberty, there are actual opponents. There are those who have declared themselves against us. They should be dealt with as appropriate. But the fight that matters is the war against bad ideas, harmful ideologies, and outright evil. Rather than side with the fallen world and assuming the worst when someone is unaligned, let's hopefully assume the best in our neighbors. Rather than imagine enemies, let's be about the business of creating allies. If you like today's podcast, be sure to subscribe, rate it, leave a review, and encourage your friends to listen. The Reflections podcast is presented by Texas Scorecard, and today's edition was produced by Nick Shepard in the 1836 studios. I'm Michael Quinn Sullivan. Thanks for listening.